So Cornface, how do you feel about Barack Obama?
Well, Dan, how do you feel about taxes?
I don't know, Nick. I've never had to pay taxes yet.
I don't like CNN too well. They take a liberal stance on stuff. Really, I don't know. I could be wrong because I started watching it for about 10 minutes, couldn't take the crap, had to turn it off. So gosh dang liberal, but at the time it was pretty liberal. I was in eating, you been to Lagodi? I was in at the Chinese restaurant. You talk about good Chinese food, that stuff's pretty good. The Washington one down there in the Washington, it's in that plaza by the Radio Shack. Now that crap was nasty, that made me sick. But the Lagodi one, I tell you what, that's a nice one right there. So I was eating there, and I was eating, some of that General Tso's chicken, and it's got some of that rice on it. It's real good. And I was eating that, and I think some crab rangoons, and maybe one of those sugary powdery donut things. And I had some of that seafood delight. It was real good. It's got like shrimp and like crab meat and celery and sauce in there. It's real good. So I was in there, and CNN was playing an entire segment called Black America 2. So first I was mystified how they got away with filming like an entire segment that was nothing but black people. But then not only that, that they also, it was so, like, there's so much of it that they couldn't contain it in one thing, so they had to come up with a Black America 2. Now, I don't agree with this doodad right here. You know there's not a white America, nor is there a white America 2. I don't see the need to film absolutely nothing but black people for however long they did. I think that you should be able to film whatever race of people, like for however long you care to. And really, even if they didn't do this intentionally, it's just awkward, really. And I know a lot about awkward stuff, and really, it's just not it's not good film, is what to put on the TVs or whatever. But really, I think they kind of chase around Barack Obama too much, the CNNs. They just, they'll talk about how he went to some country or how he said something or did something. And if you look at normal people, they do and say things all the time. I'm saying stuff right now. I did something a while ago. I can't remember what it was, but, you don't need to follow them around. That's just shows that you got no material. But, I like the Fox News. Sometimes it'd be like overly conservative and stuff, and that kind of gets in the way of it. But for the most part, it's pretty entertaining to watch. And I don't like the quiz. They did some quiz crap on there or something. They give the contestants history quizzes or something. And it's the news anchors. They gave the history quiz. And I thought that was stupid. It's not entertaining. I mean, it's not going to appeal to any. Go ahead and get that. You're not interrupting me. It's all right. There's no need for that. I mean, like, we don't care how much those people know, and most people don't care what the answer to the quiz questions were. I mean, just, why would you do that? I mean, you're ahead of, like, a bunch of new stuff. Why would you let that go on? I mean, it's not entertaining to watch at all. It's just filler, and you could spend that time repeating yourself for the 6th time instead of just the 5th. And, so, I don't know. They're both, like, extremes, really, but you can watch whatever you want to watch as long as you don't watch HLN. Because one morning I was getting dressed or something, I can't remember what, it was before school or something. I may have been, like, I don't know, getting pencils or something. I don't know what I was doing, but I was standing in the doorway watching the TV, and somebody had turned on the HLN, the news station. Let me tell you, that was not entertaining. I got mad watching that. Now, I can't remember what it was that they did to make me mad. It could have just been the news anchors on there I didn't like too well. I don't remember what it was. It made me mad. It made me furious. I had to go and turn it off. It made me really upset. And from now on, I don't bother to look at that. But really, I think that if they start playing stuff on TV, like the Kill Bill and the Saving Private Ryan, they need to stop editing it. That makes me so mad. I want to see a dude's head get cut off. I mean, that's why I'm watching TV. You don't need to cut that out of the TV. I mean, like, make a channel that says like baby kids for babies, and like let the kids stuff go on that, and then make a channel called the Nick Walton, and you can put people getting their heads cut off on that, so I can watch like an actual movie instead of having to have like bad words cut, or like people's heads getting cut, or like somebody bleeding cut, because we don't want to offend nobody. But really, I just think that TV needs to get more better, and I don't know, it's alright, but there's a lot of things I can do for improvement. Really, I mean, I think the weather should be more interesting too. They should film clips of explosions in between, telling like which weather's gonna get affected where and stuff. They should just be like, so it's raining here, boom, pictures of explosions and like people blowing up and stuff, and just, it don't have to be like morally correct. It just can be interesting, and then I'll spend all day watching the weather if you do that. But I mean, at this rate, I'm pretty bored by it, and I just look up on the internet what the weather's gonna be. Really, I mean, you can just about tell. Dad, put the camera on the clouds right there. Show the clouds. All right, let's do an analysis of these clouds. All right, it's cloudy. There's clouds there. It's a little dark. It's a little bit of light there. So my analysis of this right here is that it could rain and it could not rain. There's a chance of each. But really, I don't concern myself with such things, because if I really wanted to know, like if I got like some kind of soccer game going out here or something, I just look it up on the internet. But I ain't watching no stupid weather channel. I mean, really, that's just pushing it, really. But I like it better on this trampoline than that seat over there, because like you can't hear the traffic as much, and the trees are just kind of like peaceful, and they kind of drown out the traffic a little bit. It's kind of like, it's like, it's real peaceful and stuff. So I could imagine, yeah, I just sleep on this trampoline for like a real long time.